Hey everybody, or individual. Hello all you individuals out there. Well, we're back. What the heck is this, man? Ooh boy. I mean, look at the amount of crap. That's like a half an inch. Look at this shit, man. I mean, it's like this thing was in a riverbed or something. Look at that. Man, I gotta say that's probably accumulation of mill dust, like chicken dust. That looks like bird dust or, farm dust for sure. But holy crap. No pun intended. But so this is a ham gem. You can barely make out gem right there. There it is. Yeah. Wow. What a mess. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what we're going to find underneath this shit, but fascinating. And it's got a very cool bullseye globe. That is not cracked. Oh, yes, it is. In my big mouth. That's cracked. Oh, boy. Well, it'll be great for display. And, you burn it on, not a full flame. You should be all right. You should be all right. Right. Well, let's dig in. I don't even know where to begin, man. Probably with like a putty knife just to get this shit off of here. Let's do it. Let's dig in. I want to see what's happening here. Man, what is it about these gems that they just get themselves into a bind, into a mess? I think I have another gem dash video where the thing was just destroyed. Very cool. Yeah, just a little fracture down there. That looks like it hit this kind of fracture. This is not a heat-related fracture. This is a blunt force crack. And it goes to there, goes to there. So that's cool. We're not going to make it go any farther. We're not going to bang it. Okay. So, oh man, where do we begin? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well. Ooh. That's actually loose. At least that part is. Look at that. Okay, that's brass. That's not moving. Okay, well, I'll immediately throw some coil in there, and in a minute I will try to get a screwdriver in there and open that up. It doesn't look that bad, actually. I mean, I'm not seeing really rust issues. I'm seeing, who knows, maybe what kind of corrosion this, whatever this dirt and junk is, caused. Let's see here. Is this unscrew or is that just kind of jammed in there? I'm going to have to dig this out. I got a whole bunch of other vintage corks. No, you don't want to. Yeah, okay. Okay then, be like that. No, all right. So okay, it's gonna be digging. It's not gonna come out. Not gonna come out the way we like. Trying to get as much of it out as I can before it falls inside. Ooh, almost had it there. Almost had. Almost had the whole thing out. Ooh, is that a Rogue Wick? Or is that the wick that's attached to the burner? We'll find out on the next episode. Okay, that's the one that's connected. All right, we'll get at that at some point. Okay, let's see if I can get this loose. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out. Excellent. There we go. Wow. Now we're talking, man. I was getting low too. Nice. Man, there is just crap. There is crap on everything. Mass quantities of crap. Okay, that'll clean up nice. Yeah, I am so glad. I mean, there's my biggest hurdle right there. Was getting that out. And oh man. Yeah, this is just, I mean, this is obvious barn filth. A working barn too, for sure. And this is probably all like freaking bird dander and bird dropping dust and shit. We'll see what it does to my allergies. Right. Well, where do we begin here? Wow. I mean, this could be a total bust. Who knows what's hiding underneath here? So we're gonna see. I see the edge here. This does not look well. Edge of the fountain here. And, this globe plate looks pretty beat, but we don't have any other choice but to use this. Well, it might be coming out all right. Some of this may have helped protect this. Some of that shit all over everything. But I am slowly starting to see a lantern appear from under this shit. Bottom doesn't look bad at all, actually. Okay, now I need some kind of. I need a scraper. Ooh, where's that? There we go. Look at that. Freaking 50 cents at a flea market. Just for shit like this. That's what I got it for. What is this shit, man? Wow. There's Rochester is appearing. Oh man, it's the whole lens is just completely blocked with shit. Oh, almost 2 ounces of dirt. Almost 2 ounces of dirt I got off that thing. Jesus. So what we have here, we got this air tube has come undone here. But it's not super duper loose because we got the cage, so we can deal with that later. I think what I want to do is get this in the sink. I'm assuming all this crud is water soluble, so we can. Wow, look at this tin starting to show up, man. Look at that. All right, so I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go put this under some soapy water. I mean, holy crap, man! I mean, I've got like a quarter pound of shit off of here. I should have taken more before pictures, but it's all right. We all know. We all know how we started here. Yes, indeed. All right. I'll be back. Look at this. Look at all the tin, man. Look at this thing. Man, there's shit. There's shit all over this thing. Still, oh yeah, still hot. Real hot. I did the oven method. You can see where this thing got bent. Let's see if I can fix that. You can see this dent here. You can see whatever the shape of this, where it was slipped down on, obviously. They had a little mishap there in that bent in. I might be able to just push it down in there. Let's see. Ah, look at that. Okay, might be able to do a little bit better than that. Yeah, let me see here. Little hammer assist. Look at this, man. Nice. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised. That's what I found here. And of course, we gotta address this, and that is pressure fit. So I wanted to put a blob of solder on there, unless I can pop it back in. Could be kind of difficult because of the cage here. Oh, we'll figure something out. But we'll be maybe even a bead of solder will be enough to hold that. But we can do that at the end when everything's all clean. We can get this out of here actually. Ooh, man. Oh, I see what happened. That broke and they just kind of extended that. But that bend will be a pain in the ass putting that when we go to put that back on. Yeah, I'll fix it. All right. I'll fix it before we put it back on. I just can't, yeah, with all that crap, yeah. Right, so that'll go to the bench grinder. I'll clean that up. This burner is going to be just fine. This little grate plate here is going to be pretty chewed when we clean it up, so we'll have to clean it up real lightly here. I can see the chewage. We're going to open up some more of those holes, I'm sure, when we clean that. But that's going to happen, man. Okay, so I think next step, we are going to, man, I'm telling you, man, this is going to be nice. Let me go to the bench grinder. We'll take a look. Oh, you know what? This is going to be it for the night. It's late. I haven't had my dinner. I mean, I've been all this week. I haven't had my dinner till like after 10:30 at night. Here it is. It's 10:35 p.m. There's the glass hiding underneath. Some kind of slime. So there was a little bit of black paint. So I had this, I cleaned it in the sink, and I found some hunks, some areas of black paint here, up in here, some in here. So I thought, well, you know, I got it. And I'm in the kitchen. Might as well throw it in the oven, throw some easy off on there, and we did that. And here we go. Lots. I mean, surprisingly, and the tin's real nice, man. Well, that some of this tin is really nice. Unfortunately, it's everywhere but where we want it, which is on the reflector. But this is going to clean up real nice. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on the bench grinder. I'm gonna do the tank here. It's just I just want to look because I'm just so curious. And I sleep better knowing that is going to be the continuation of a fun project coming right up. So let me go do this. I know I'm weird, man, but hey, I am. It's an obsession. Me playing with these things. It's my Prozac, man, and I am getting my medical dose of Prozac today by playing in here in the lab with you guys. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Oh man, wow, man. What a transformation. And the only bad parts that I'm seeing is filler neck and the mouth here to the manifold. It's got cracks in it like brass would get. And his flow plate. I mean, that's for the heaviest socket. And I think they're all going to clean up nice. It's just going to be hard. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to find a cap for this. Either you know what? I don't. I know I don't have one because I have another gem with a cork in it as well. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can find something. But all these, like, I have a bunch of these caps, but they're from, like, made in China, like, no name, no brand. And without paint on them, they just look awfully because they look so cheap. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I have an interesting collection. So I got a bunch of corks we can form one out of, and then we have these that are already tapered. Go right in there. Look at that. Here's the smaller ones. That'll work. But yeah, one of these, man. Right off the bat. There you go. We'll figure something out. All right. I'm giving my brain. I'm giving my brain fuel for like, you know, while I'm in bed. I'll dream about lanterns. What I'm gonna do with the lantern. Yeah, boy, I'm kind of shocked, but I love it. So tomorrow I'll bring out the other gems and show them to you if I can remember. Boy, yeah. Okay, cool. Very cool, man. And the inside of the freaking fountain looks great. Maybe tomorrow we'll take a look in there with the probe. I mean, the inside of the tank looks as good as that right there. Very cool, man. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow. Boom. Okay, here we are the next day. So now we're going to go junk fit here and get at all these chunks that couldn't get at with the bench grindage. Now I'm still a little bit in shock and awe of I mean, look what we started with. Unbelievable, man. It's great. Just got to deal with this air tube, that's all. And I say that's all. It could just be a major thing. We'll see. Worst comes to worst, we'll put a bead of solder on it. What the heck? Probably not going to be able to pop that back in, I don't think. But we'll do something. All right, here we go. Headlamp on. Because of this cavernous area here, full of shadows. Okay, here we go. Junk bit. Yeah, so this is looking great, but I think it needs a new. I can't get the angles because of this enclosed cavernous inside area here. I can't get the angles that I want without, you know, slightly damaging this thing, because you have. So if you look here, so we got all, so this little edge here, this little edge. So if you're going on an angle that's too extreme, that edge just kind of becomes a cutting wheel. So you don't want that edge. So when you get your junk bit rounded off like that, you need to go kind of at an angle like that. You don't want to go like that, because you're just going to put a big old awful looking mark in your land, and it sucks. So, okay. So I'm going to go over this with a fresh junk bit, and then probably a fresh wheel as well, because of all the crazy angles and everything. I really can't use one that's beat up. All right, so here we go. Fresh junk bit. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to go 800 grit, man. We're going to go 800 grit. Might have a couple touch-ups with a pointy bit here and there. We'll see. But this is probably going to put final touches. Look at that. Look at that shit, man. You can't even look at it. Ah! All right. We go 800 grit. So we have done the 800 grit. I didn't touch the back of this of the 800 grit. I kind of want to try this 2000 grit. see how that does on this remaining tin here. Well, okay, now we need to address this problem here and see how we can help it. I don't think I can get that to pop back in. I have to try a clamp. Try a clamp first. All right, so let's see. Ugh, this could be pretty hard, man. I don't know. Well. Well, I guess we'll try by trying to put a little bead of solder down where the rim of the smoke bill here soldered right in yeah. So, and since I have that plastic clamp on there, I am going to go with soldering iron method here rather than going crazy with the torch. Okay, so got solder shit here. Okay, so I am going to use the torch, however, to throw a little flux on there. Okay, so this is some tinning flux. Hopefully, that's going to help us achieve a bonding with the solder here. Okay, well that bonded that part. However, I may want to lay a bead down up on top of here. Ah, okay. The solder on the other side is loose as well. All right. Let's do a little fixie on that while we're at it here. Okay, little acetone. Now, little flux. Okay, oh, get that tinning flux to do its thing. Now, okay, so that is solid as a rock. Excellent. Solid as a rock. All we got is that little gap there. I don't think I can fill that. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I don't like a difference. It's just too little amount of air coming in there. For it. Plus, it's a cold blast, so we're good here. Okay. But you know, maybe just for fun, I want to see if a bead will even stay on there. We'll give it a try for fun. Yeah, yeah. Look at me. I just blew myself up again. Dave, did you see that? Blew myself up again. No, not burning anymore. I think the solder's just going to fall right down that crack, but we'll give it a try. Yeah. So things are coming together here. I think now we can throw some oil on it, man. Throw some oil on it, and then freaking fire it up. Fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. I wonder if we'll get some weeping out of that seam right there. This thing had gotten wear on the bottom, which is pretty cool. It just tells you this thing was worked a lot. You don't see a lot of wear like that, unless, of course, they dented it and wanted to level it off so it wouldn't teeter-totter. Yeah, I think we're ready to oil it up. And, you know, actually, I wouldn't mind. Let me take a look at filler caps. All right, let's see what we got. Pretty sure I don't have something that's gonna fit in here. I mean, I got something that probably got something that'll fit, but not something that'll look nice. Well, it doesn't go in there perfect, but then again, this filler neck is not perfect. Let's see. Well, everything else I got is freaking Dietz. Dietz. Japanese made. Embry. Japanese made. Embry. Firehand. Tiny Ham. I don't like the look of that one anyway. Yeah. What about something like that? Yeah, everything else is Dietz. That'd be great. That'd be great if that Embry one fit. Go with the. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? All right. It's shitty, man. It's shitty, but down there, I can make that look. Yeah, that'll match. That'll match real nice too. Yeah, let's see. Let me look at it close without hands full of this crap here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm overacting my struggles there. Come on now. There we go. All right. Yeah, boy, it's just very, very tiny misshaping here. That looks a little better. So we got this one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking that. I mean, it's super shiny, which would go with some of that tin on here. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one is yeah. Okay. This one's made for a super shallow filler neck. This, all right. So let's dull this one down a little bit and get some of that shine off it. The shine itself is a different color. I don't even want to. It's got that sterling. I mean, this is fake. This is not real sterling, but there's like a color to it. I can't explain it. I just want it to look like just, you know, shitty tin covering. All right, so let's let's try to dull this down a little something here. Let's try something like this this wood sanding bit. All right, good. Yeah, we got it nice and dulled up. Yeah, oh, good. Yeah. All right, that works. That works. That's acceptable to me. A lot more acceptable than anything else we got. I mean, we could try cork, but yeah. Cool. All right, actually, before we oil it up, I want to get a big boy in here to clean out that manifold a little bit. That looks messy. That doesn't need to, so we're gonna clean it up. So the manifold is down in here. All right. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh yeah. So we got a little bit of a bead down on there, just, you know, enough to kind of anchor it. But both these areas here and here are very well anchored, as well as having this cage anchored here. This thing is rock solid. Oh, the only difference is we got this little air gap here. It's not on the front. In the back, just aligning these. It just can't do it. It was a bear. But we're good. We are good. All right, so let's oil her up. Let's see. Can't wait to see what kind of patina this thing is. Just watch how this just turns into a Dalmatian. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Freaking love that. Now, this is gonna look nice and dark. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm so happy with this thing. I really thought I was working on a junker of a project I mean, going back to when I found this thing at flea market. I only bought it for the globe, really. I thought this was going to be junk, and I'm like, yeah, I got 2 other gems. Actually, I think I might even have another one here ready to. It needs to be worked on. Actually, no, that's a Dietz wagon lamp. Close enough. All right, so yeah, wow, yeah, nice, nice. All right, let's oil it up. Okay, I knocked our solders loose here. So, we gotta start over with that. So I can find out what I did with the clamp. All right, so, at it again with the clamp. All right, so let's do this process again. We'll do it on the front this time. Oh. Well, okay, yeah. So my solders came undone on me a couple times there. I think it was just sitting there with that tension on it because I had the clamp on there, and I guess the tension just so a couple times it popped out. But it took me getting the heat of the torch, enough heat from the torch on it, in order to get it to hold this time. Yeah, look at this. How long is this? That is a foot long. We're going to make a couple, up 6 inches out of this. Okay, so all right, first of all, let's try some kerosene in here and see how our font does. Excellent. Excellent. But we're not out of the woods yet. Could be some weeping coming out of some of these seams. Weeping. All right, I think we're good. I think we are good. All right. I wore a good pair of shorts into the lab here, and I think I wrecked them. Wrecked them? Damn near killed them. All right. And I didn't put a polish on this. I gave it a dirty polish, you know what I mean? To kind of match this thing. Click. All right. All right, so let's wait for the wick to do its thing there. In the meantime, we'll try our new camp on there. That doesn't look awful, does it? Yeah, maybe it looks a little awful. Yeah, it does. Got to make it dirty. That's what we got to do. Got to roll it around the dirt a little bit. There we go. Get some of this Dremel dirt dust kind of shit all over it. That's better. Okay, and we got this on here after we cleaned it up, and I made that little less drastic, that bend there. Okay, so we have, I'm pretty sure that's not the right bail, but hey, what are we gonna do, you know? Okay, so, globe. I want to save that bullseye globe, and I have a plethora of these gem-sized globes. So I'll go grab a nice, fresh one. Okay, so man, transformation. Very nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that for sure. Come on down, take a look. Oh, we haven't lit it yet. Look at that, though. Man, I wish I took more before pictures just so we could do a side-by-side. Yeah, I wonder if I could do a little something there. Maybe I can fix that a little bit. Well, maybe I'll see if I can fix that while we check out wait for the wick to wick. Man, I don't know if I want to bend any of them tabs or not. I really don't. Let's see. I've done this before. I've kind of gone across. What has happened to all my tools here? All right, let's see. Well, I can't do this very well now because I put kerosene in it. Ouch. All right, well, yeah, it's going to stay like that. What the hell? Kidding me? Yeah, I don't want to screw with them tabs. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. It works as it should. And I'm just waiting for this to... All right, now we have proper wickage. All right. Let's do it. Let's light this candle, right? Let's do it. All right. Headlamp off. Okay, that doesn't want to stay up. All right, you don't have to stay up. God damn it. Yeah, all right. Let that warm itself up a little bit. Work that moisture off. So right now what it's doing is the water that's in the kerosene, which is pretty much a byproduct of kerosene, agua. We're just letting it clear up. Yeah, yeah, that. Yeah, that's new. Found that at a garage sale the other day. Little tiny thing. Electric. All right, well, nice flame. I could have cut that wick a little different, but hey, plenty of light coming out of here. Plenty of light. Yeah, that's a pretty thing. Okay, well, folks, we did it, man. We did it. I cannot believe the state of this thing compared to what we started with. Look at that. Very nice. Well, folks, that is gonna do it for this beautiful ham gem, man. A gem in the wild, man. A gem in the dirt. Diamond in the rough. A monkey in the wrench. Okay, well, that's going to do it, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by the lab for this adventure. And until next time, don't you go change it.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.